Hi everyone, so as promised, we've got a little bit of exciting news for you. Over the last month or so, I've been sent loads of different questions from a lot of confused people, not just about the Vendée Globe decision, but also about what that means for Gentoo Sailing Team and myself going forward. So I thought the best way to share this announcement would be to answer some of those questions. The first question is, how has the last month made you feel since finding out that you won't be on the start line of this year's Vendée Globe? I think the hardest thing for me or for any skipper starting a IMOCA team or a Vendée Globe campaign is that you start quite small and the skipper ends up doing a huge amount of the other work. It's not just about the sailing. And every day you wake up, you're constantly putting out fires, we say, and dealing with the stuff that needs more work or the issues that you've got in the team, as opposed to working on and looking at all the positives. So for me, the one light at the end of the tunnel was sort of the Vendée Globe. It was a very clear objective. Now, see, after spending 3 years working towards that, we don't have the Vendée Globe at the light at the end of the tunnel anymore. But we have had some really great years racing on the boat. I'm extremely happy with some of the results that we've had and the experiences that we've had. Every time I step foot on board this boat and go out racing, it's extremely rewarding and I absolutely love it. But it has been quite a difficult month tough to kind of look forward and see what's coming next. But we do have plans in the works, which brings me on to the second question, which is, what does the decision not to let you compete in this year's Vendée Globe mean for Gentoo Sailing Team? Can we expect not to see a young British team in the IMOCA class for a while? So, one of the things that we're working on at the moment is the ocean race. So the IMOCA Globe Series, a couple of years ago now, has introduced the ocean race circuit into their calendar, which is really exciting. The ocean race is a fully crewed race around the world with stopovers as well. It's a race that since a young kid I've been following and dreaming of taking part in. And so to be trying to put a team together as a skipper of a team is even more exciting. The ocean race has also introduced 2 more events. One is the Ocean Race Europe, which has already taken place in the last edition. And then there's a new race now, which is the Ocean Race Atlantic, which is a race from New York City to Barcelona. That'll be taking place in 2027, or 26, sorry. And then in 27, then we go into the ocean race, which is the full round the world event. So our campaign now is shifted from purely the Vendée Globe and kind of the solo racing to now actually including some of the fully crewed events. So we're just trying to work through that and kind of how we build up a team, trying to bring on some really exciting brands that will come and join us on this journey. And so that's kind of our goal now and where I'm spending a lot of my time. What events are the team hoping to do next year and for the upcoming 4-year cycle until the 28 Vendée? So another very good question. Aside from the ocean race events, we've obviously also got all of the other big trans-ocean races like the Route de Rhum, my first solo ocean race, which I'm really looking forward to. We've also got a couple new IMOCA races that are coming onto the calendar for the next cycle that are going to be very exciting. And then of course the Vendée Globe is still unfinished business for me, and there's still a pretty strong fire inside me to go and compete in that, and hopefully for the 28 race to be in a boat and also a position to get a very good result and try and actually win the race. And then the final question is there a particular race that you're really excited about? For me, I get excited about the races that are coming up in the short term or the near future. So for us, kind of the first big event that we'll compete in next year is hopefully going to be the Ocean Race Europe. For me, it's really exciting because it's actually fully crewed, so there'll be 4 sailors on board and an onboard reporter, which means that we get even better content off the boat. But also it brings in a new dynamic to the sailing as well. It's a discipline of sailing that we don't really get the chance to do too much of in the IMOCA class. So that's really exciting. We've also got the Route de Rhum that'll be coming up in 26, and I'm very excited to compete in that as well. I've got some very good memories from that event, and it kind of stuck out as one of my favorites. So that basically is, in a nutshell, what our plan is going forward. It's really exciting. It's very early days. We've still got a lot of work to do. Thank you guys so much for sending in the questions and also showing your support and everything. As soon as I know more, you guys will know more. And hopefully we'll be bringing you on a very exciting next 4-year journey together.